Hey everybody, it's Lyn from Lyn's Crafts, and I'm coming by today because I'm gonna work on some ATC cards for a mini album that I'm working on. I'm gonna use some Warm White by Americana and some Tuscan Red. It just happens to be the red that I grabbed, also from Americana. I'm gonna start with the Warm White. And I've got a large, really crappy brush. I'm terrible with my brushes. I do have a new package, but for some reason putting off getting into them. So I'm just going to grab a little white. You're not going to really see the white at first, but trust me, there's a method to my madness. And I'm just going to randomly add it to different areas. It may actually not look quite so random, but alright. Alright, now I'm going to take the red and just because I don't want to contaminate my bottle, I did not clean my brush. This is basically just the first layer. And yes, sorry, I'm working a little sideways for me, but just trying to make it easier for y'all to see. Alright, so now I've got some pink, some white areas, and some blank areas. The blank areas, I'm going to go back with a little bit of the red. Hopefully I've got enough of it out of my brush now. Where it'll just be a straight red. Alright, now I'm just going to let this dry and I'll be back. Alright, again, I've just got some white and some red that I've put here on my glass. And I've squirted a couple of squirts of water from my squirt bottle. And I'm just taking this cap. I have no idea what it came off of. And I'm just going to stamp some random stamps. I'm going to stamp some of them off the edge. Okay? Now I'm going to go into the red and do the same thing. I started with the white because I don't want to clean it off afterwards. Okay? Maybe a little red in the pink. Okay. Now I'll clean it off. Again, I'm just going to let that dry and I'll be back. Alright, now I'm going to take this food ball, however you want to say it, 1.5, and it's in the black. You just need something that will write over the acrylic paint. And I'm just going to do some squiggly lines. Down between where the colors meet. They don't have to be in any way perfect or straight or anything else. Alright, now I'm just going to do some X's. Sort of. Trying ever so hard not to stick my hand in the ink because I always wind up covered. Alright. Now you just want to grab a couple of stamp sets. I've just got, this is a music note stamp set, and this one actually came from Oriental Trading Company. And then I've got this Hero Arts stamp set that's damask patterns and hearts with damask patterns on it. So the first thing I'm going to do is with the music notes. I've just got some Memento Tuxedo Black. And I'm literally just going to randomly stamp. I'm not even re-inking my stamp. Alright. And then I'm going to take just the hearts from this Hero Arts stamp set. And this time I'm going to use some Versamark. Any embossing ink pad would work. And I'm just going to grabbing the largest one first. Why? I have no idea. The last time I did these, I started with the smallest one. So, go figure. Now this time I am going to re-ink it in between the stamps. Yes, I realize it's a bit of a pain, but it'll be worth it in the end. I definitely need to re-ink my embossing pad. Alright, there was the large one. I'm going to take, let's see, the next smallest size. And notice I'm not sticking it on a stamping block or anything. These may overlap. I don't really know. You just want to make sure there's going to be a bit of the heart on every ATC card. And this is, although I said ATC cards, this is not actually going to be the ATC cards. This is going to be the facing papers on some of the pages in the mini album. Alright, what I'm going to do now is sprinkle some embossing powder. Right, what I've got here is one of my favorites, and it's the Ranger Antique Gold line, and it's the tarnished gold. I absolutely adore this color. I'll put a sheet underneath just in case I get a bit of a spill. Alright. This is a bit of a balancing act, but hey, it'll be worth it. Alright, now I can see one little spot that I'm not completely happy with, and that is going to be right there. Okay. Now I'm just going to run the heat gun over this, and I'll be right back. I'm actually going to show you just a bit Actually, I'm gonna stamp one more because I've got a large empty spot right there. Okay, two more. You really want a lot of coverage since these are going to be cut up. Alright. Now, it's going to be loud a minute. And this Ranger embossing powder does take quite a bit of heat to get some melt. Alright, but as you can see, the embossing powder even stuck to where I did the lines with the food ball pen, and it really makes a nice effect. So I'm going to finish this and I'll be back in a minute. Alright, let me see if I can show you. It even embossed a little bit of the stamping of the music notes. Alright, now all that's left to do is to cut these apart, and I'm going to ink the edges. So I'm going to mark the lines and then I'll be back. Alright, I've marked them off. They're going to measure 2 1/4 by 3 3/4. So I'm going to get 9 off of this sheet. I really need 12. So I'll have to do another sheet. But that's alright. I can do it and make them different looking. These are the first ones that I did. These 3 don't happen to have any of the heart stamps on them. That's why I haven't used them yet. Alright, so I'm going to cut these apart and then I'll be back to show you them finished. Alright, I did ink the edges off camera, but I just love the way these turned out. Some of them, the shorter pieces, I'll use for pockets and stuff in the mini album. I love how the difference in the white and the red pieces are so striking. Alright, so you can do this with any colors, any stamps, any embossing powders. You don't even have to use embossing powders. They really just turned out adorable. Alright, so once again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.